Hello everyone. So this is a question from RE-NEET 2026. The formula of tetraamine aquachloridocobalt 3 chloride is. Okay, so the chapters involved is coordination compounds. So we know that the positive ion, that is the cation, is named first, followed by the negative ion or the anion. Okay, so therefore in the name, this part is obviously the cation and this part is the anion. Okay, and also the formula of cation is written first followed by anion. Okay, so you should know this while writing name as well as the formula. Cation comes first and then anion. Okay, so clearly here cation is the coordination entity. So this is our coordination entity, and the meaning of coordination entity is it involves the central atom, that is cobalt 3, and ligands, that is these guys, amine, aqua, chlorido, attached to the ligand. Okay, and formula of the entire coordination entity is written in square brackets, and here anion is the counter ion which is written outside the bracket. So this is the counter ion. Okay, so I will write down that point. In our case, cation is the coordination entity and formula of entire coordination entity is written in square brackets, and again in our case anion is the counter ion, and counter ion is always written outside the brackets. Okay, so therefore roughly the formula will look something like this: CO NH3 4, because they have mentioned tetraamine, H2O Cl and 1 Cl outside. Okay, so the cation is my coordination entity, that's why these guys are inside the square brackets, and the anion, that is chloride, is my counter ion, that's why it is present outside the square bracket. Okay, within the coordination sphere or coordination entity, that is between these square brackets, symbol of the metal atom is written first, that's why cobalt is written first, followed by symbol or the formulae of the ligand arranged alphabetically. Okay, that's why the order is amine first, then aqua, then chloro or chlorido. Okay, this is alphabetical. The number of cations or anions to be written, so our job is not done because we have not written the number of, we have not checked how many cations are there, how many anions are there. Okay, so the number of cations or anions to be written in the formula is calculated on the basis that total positive charge of cation, very important, total positive charge of cation must be equal to the total negative charge of anion. So it should be equal to total negative charge of anion. Okay, that is the complex as a whole is electrically neutral. So this total charge should be equal to 0. Okay, so therefore let's calculate the total positive charge of cation. Okay, let's calculate this. So this will be equal to plus 3, because this is the oxidation state of cobalt which is given to us as 3, plus 4 into 0, because the charge of NH3 is 0, plus 1 into 0 as the charge of H2O is 0, plus 1 into minus 1 as the charge of Cl minus is minus 1. So therefore the total positive charge is 2. Okay, or you can say the charge of the coordination entity or the cation is plus 2. Okay, so this is the total charge. Therefore the total negative charge on the anion also has to be minus 2 because their sum needs to be 0. Okay, so therefore there will be 2 Cl minus ions as counter ions. So here there will be 2 Cl minus ions as counter ions because each Cl minus carries minus 1. So therefore 2 of them will carry minus 2 and the charge of the cation is plus 2. Therefore the total charge is 0. Okay, so therefore the final formula is this one: CONH3 H2O Cl inside the square brackets and Cl2 outside. Okay, thank you.